what's up? It's Mr. Eric. Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. Today is a big work day, a lot of random things going on, so I'm going to tell you all about it. The reason I got so much work to do today is because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, the day of giving thanks. We don't work on Thanksgiving. Who do you think we are, workaholics? No way, that's weird. As a matter of fact, I think that if you work on Thanksgiving, you have a little bit of a problem. You know, no disrespect to any hospital employees that have to work on Thanksgiving, but I firmly believe that every other business should be closed on Thanksgiving. There's no reason to be open on Thanksgiving. Let people spend time relaxing. People gotta relax a bit. There's no way people are gonna be happy in this world if they can't relax. The best thing about work is to relax after. So, why are you gonna work during the week and then work on Thanksgiving? No. You should work during the week and then relax on Thanksgiving and the weekend. That's what makes people happy. Relaxation, vacations, hanging out with friends, going out to places, eating food. That's all relaxing. How are you going to be happy if you just have to work that day? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, anyways, let's just jump right into what happened today. First things first, go to the warehouse. That's the only place to go if I want to get stuff done. There's no way I can get anything done at home. Have to go to the warehouse. What do we do at the warehouse? Well, we meet Mr. Ray. Do you remember Mr. Ray from the Mission Bookstore in Litchfield at the church? Yeah, well, Mr. Ray, who was actually supposed to come with Mrs. April, but she had something else going on. Mr. Ray showed up to pick up a bunch of boxes of books. Now, these boxes of books I'm getting rid of because I have no space. I don't know what else to do with them, and they're not good for my online sale. So Mr. Ray comes, we load up a bunch of pallets, I think maybe 5 pallets or 4 pallets. It's probably like 120 books. We load them up onto pallets, bring them down to the loading dock, load Mr. Ray's truck, and then he's off like a bad man with those books all the way back to Litchfield so they could throw them in the bookstore. I hope they do well with their store. Okay, after that, I meet up with Mr. Josh Grooms next door. Now, Mr. Josh Grooms, you've heard plenty about this guy, but we have to set up an LLC to start our bulk wholesale, clothes, books, whatever, resale business, wholesale business. The only way we're going to get it done is if we have a formal LLC. And the way to do that is to go to the State of Connecticut website and put all this information, blah, 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 and get approved, submit a filing fee, sign up for a sales permit tax, all that stuff. Now, it's a bit confusing. That's why people normally use companies like LegalZoom to do the paperwork for them. However, we're trying to save money here. I spent enough money on LegalZoom back in the spring of this year for them to set up my personal LLC, and I'm realizing, damn, they really don't do any work. All they have to do is go on the State of Connecticut website for Connecticut LLCs and input the registration information on your behalf that you have to supply LegalZoom anyway. So why not just submit it myself? Why do I have to go through them? I'm just going to submit it myself. So I bring my laptop into Mr. Josh Grooms' unit. We set it up, open the website, and we get to work. We input our information, our addresses, our names, our social security numbers, and we set up a dual partnership LLC. That way, when we go to the bank or whatever and we show we have a dual partnership LLC, we can both be added as people who can withdraw and deposit into that account. Now, that's far down the road. I don't know if we'll ever get to it, to be honest. There's a lot of other stuff going on in each of our individual businesses, but it's a good setup. It doesn't cost that much. It's like $180 for the whole thing to get the LLC formed. Meanwhile, though, while Mr. Josh Grooms and I are setting up the LLC, I have Marek in the warehouse unit, my bookstore unit, sorting through books. I got a pallet of books recently delivered to me, and I need to sort them all, so I'm going to have Marek do it. Now, what he's doing is he's sorting them by condition so that when we list them, we can list them in the right condition. He's doing a good job, going kind of fast. I don't know, I don't really watch him, but he does a good job, stays for a couple hours, and then he's out. However, before he leaves, Monica, Mom, and Daria stopped by to drop off food for me. They went to Stu Leonard's, so they came back with food. I was very happy because they came back with pizza and Chinese food. However, the Chinese food at Stu Leonard's is not that great because who at Stu Leonard's is buying Chinese food? These people are buying groceries. Nobody goes to Stu Leonard's to buy Chinese food. If you want Chinese food, you go to the Chinese restaurant. Nope, not Stu Leonard's, but whatever. Mom just drops it off. I eat it. It's pretty good. The one thing I like about it is that they have the mini corn pieces in there. I don't know if you've ever really ate those mini corns that sometimes Chinese restaurants serve, but those are freaking good. I love those. Okay, after Marek leaves, after Mom, Daria, and Monica leave, me and Mr. Josh Grooms get to work. I'm pulling out the stuff from the donation bins we got. There's a bunch of clothes there. We bring it into the warehouse. I take an empty Gaylord that all the books already came out of, from my unit, we wheel it into his, and then we start sorting through the clothes. Now, there's a bunch of clothes that are like higher quality. There's denim, there's shoes, blah, 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 blah. So we separate kind of those clothes. We separate the denim, the shoes, the jackets. We put them in those piles, and then everything else clothes related goes into the Gaylord. We fill up a whole Gaylord with the clothes. Our plan is to resell them wholesale to people who want to buy and sell clothes individually. Clothes resellers. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It should be good. I don't know. It depends on how these donation bins do for us, but that's a couple months away. Okay, after that, I basically stayed up till 3:30 a.m. listing all my books. Yup, I stayed up till 3:30 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day listing books. I don't know whether I did MF listings or FBA listings or eBay listings, but I was just listing books the whole night. I was super exhausted. I got barely any sleep. I'm just going to talk about that tomorrow, how exhausted I was. I feel accomplished, though. I got a bunch of books listed. When they go for sale for this holiday season, you know, people are going to start to pay more for them or whatever. It's going to be good. It all takes work, though, you know. Nothing ever comes easy. I'll let you know how tomorrow goes at Thanksgiving. Till then, peace out.